Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me again today. So you have made the decision to become a medical assistant, and you're probably wondering how long it's going to take you to get to that point and what is the fastest pathway to get you there. Well, lucky for you, I will be talking about all of that today. If you're new here, my name is Nancy. I have been a certified medical assistant since 2013. And if you're interested in becoming a medical assistant, stay tuned with me to the very end as I'll be giving you some valuable information on what you can do to take the next steps to making that happen. All right, let's dive right in. So after you've made the decision to become a medical assistant, there are two things that you need to consider. The first one, where are you going to get your education and training? And the second thing to consider is getting your certification after you have graduated. Getting your education and training will take the most amount of time, and there are three pathways that you can choose from. The first pathway is enrolling in a college or university to get your 2-year degree as a medical assistant or your associate's degree in medical assisting. Your second option is enrolling in a diploma program for medical assisting through a technical college or a community college. And your third option is enrolling in an online certification program for medical assistants. How long it will take you will depend on which pathway you ultimately choose. And in today's video, I will let you know which one I personally recommend. While we are on the topic of training, if you want the step-by-step process, stay tuned with me until the very end, as I will be giving you some valuable information on my free masterclass. So stay tuned to find out more. All right, so let's break it down. If you enroll in a 2-year degree program through a college or university, you're looking at a minimum of 2 years of education and training. And that's typically the longest route, and it can take even longer if you're not enrolled full-time. So if you're going into this program as an adult learner or an adult student, and you're not taking as many credits as a traditional student does, it can take you a little bit longer. However, the downside of taking this pathway is that there is a high cost for tuition and study materials. Additionally, with these 2-year degree programs, they're often held in the classroom. So you'll have to make sure that you have a schedule that can accommodate for in-class learning. Next up is your second option, the diploma program. Now, the diploma program can take anywhere from a few short months to a year, depending on the structure of your curriculum. It's definitely the faster pathway to getting your medical assistant career started. And because this does take a shorter time frame for you to get your degree, that typically equals out to less expenses, but that doesn't mean you'll leave without any student debt. For me in particular, I had started out my pathway in the 2-year degree program, and about halfway through, I switched to the diploma program, so I was able to save a lot of money with tuition and expenses. However, I was still going to be coming out of school with some student debt, so it can still be very costly even though it's more affordable. Now, the last option, enrolling in an online certification program for medical assistants. And this is the one that I personally recommend for you. And that's because for me, if it was available back then when I wasn't doing my education and training, I would have definitely have taken this chance. It saves you so much money and time because you don't have to worry so much about commuting, and your tuition and expenses is typically a lot lower. And these online programs are just as comparable to those at a college, university, or a community college campus. Your entire education and training career can take up to as little as 6 months for you to get started as a medical assistant. All in all, it is the fastest way for you to get your career started as a medical assistant with little to no student debt in the fastest amount of time. Another perk of online certification is that you are able to learn it at your own pace, and you're able to learn it at the comfort of your home, which means no sitting in traffic, no parking tags, and no needing to rush to class. If you want to check out the online certification program that I personally recommend and can vouch for, check out my free medical assistant masterclass. Now, you're probably wondering if it makes a big difference whether you have a degree, a diploma, or a certificate in medical assisting to get your career started. And the answer is no. As long as your program is accredited through a national organization that recognizes your education and training, you are in the clear to get your certification exam scheduled. There are a couple of organizations that conduct these certification exams, such as the NHA or the AAMA. But whichever one you decide to go with, whether you have a degree, diploma, or certificate, as long as it's accredited with your education and training, you are in the clear to sit for your state examinations. And these exams are usually scheduled 2 to 3 months in advance, so you'll have plenty of time to study and prepare for the examinations. So the final question, how long will it take for you to get your medical assistant career started? If you take the traditional route of enrolling in a 2-year degree program, again, it will take up to at least a year for you to get started. If you enroll in a diploma program, it could take anywhere from 9 to 12 months, depending on the structure of your curriculum. And if you do what I recommend and enroll in an online certification program, you can get started in as little as 6 to 9 months. For me personally, when I ended up switching from the degree to the diploma program, my whole entire training and education and my externship took up about 10 months. And then I was able to sit for my certification exam and get my certification started. So just a little insight on what I experienced to help you understand what path is going to be right for you. Now, if you want to know the secret to getting your career started in as little as 6 to 9 months, you'll want to make sure you check out my free masterclass. In my masterclass, I go in depth and in detail about what the role of a medical assistant is and how you can cut costs with training and education. Check it out for free at medicalassistantmasterclass.com, and I will make sure to drop a link down below. All right, guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope this has helped give you some more information on how long it's going to take you to get started. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down below, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. And please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.